Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Delivers with whip. Now it's Sané. Neymar. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? Can he finish? Pavlovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Havertz. Now it's Musiala. Now it's Havertz. No, he refuses to take the bait. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Danilo. 30 minutes gone. Rafinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. And that was nowhere near his best. Nicely spread. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Rafinha. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He has found the way through. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. Brazil present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that is indeed the final act. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Well, that is the first half done and we are ready for what follows in the second. Gets us going once more.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's delightful.
Wow, look who's involved.
He's having a pop! But he's left disappointed.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Brazil still this single goal behind. Vids. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! It's in! Brazil are back in business! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
15 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 21.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Brazil have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 22.
Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he gets the shot away! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Substituição.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He'll try to keep this alive. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Guimaraes. Looking for options for movement. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Steaming on goalwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's a key interception. Wirtz, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição em andamento. Substituição no time do Brasil.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Camisa
Cleared
13,
without hesitation,
camisa 6.
and it's Guimaraes.
Such good
Fechando o
technique.
campo para a entrada dele.
Havertz.
Camisa 14.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Camisa 26.
Rao.
Camisa 24.
No, that's been intercepted.
Foram indicados 6
Ederson,
minutos
who
de
does have an
acréscimo.
assist to his name, and it's Joelinton. So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. Into extra time we go. He's in a great position here. Havertz is flagged offside. Martinelli. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Very nicely done. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Camisa 11. Deixando o campo
Pavlovic.
para a entrada de camisa 18. Camisa 17.
Martinelli. He's found a way through.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Joelinton! Schlott. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Ibanez. Joelinton receives it in a wide position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He is through, and the finish! And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. It's almost time. Which way will he go? And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Havertz pondering where to put it. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper. Brazil with the chance to go 2 up. Of course. And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Great stop, and the keeper punches the air. We're on to number 3 here. That's a good penalty.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Yes, that's how you do it.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
Dispatched. Brazil have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Well, Peter, those players knew they were in for a battle, and you can finally sense this kind of collective release from them here. They could have made their lives easier by making more of what chances they had, but, you know, you can't have it all your own way.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.